Find his magical tricks. Take a look.
As soon as he sits on his bike, there's one thing that surely follows him. It is success. The 4-time world stunt biking champion and the 3-time European world stunt biking champion. I have Chris Pfeiffer with me. Chris, how was it to be in Bangalore city?
Oh, it's incredible for me to ride here in India, to promote the sport here. People are going crazy, and I will come home with such a nice story from India. Enthusiasm and excitement is unique, and I have so much fun riding here.
Okay, talking about your fans, even before they heard that you were coming, they've been idealizing you, trying to practice your stunts. What do you have to say about the whole craze that you've created in a country that's the first time you're visiting?
Yeah, I'm at the very first time here in India, and it makes me so happy to hear that a couple of years ago they saw my pictures, my videos in the internet, and that was the reason to start with this sport. So I was the inspiration, and now we meet and even perform together. Super cool feeling for me and for the boys, and I think we get something started here, and I also want to say them that this is a sport where you should ride safe and take out the danger, not endanger other people, and I guess we had a good example here on this venue.
Okay, talking about Bangalore city in specific, there are over 800 super bikes and a whole lot of organizations that deal with stunt biking as a profession. So what do you have to say in that sense, your advice? What is the kind of bike you use, and how have you really acquainted yourself with using big bikes?
I use a BMW F800R, it's named Chris Pfeiffer edition, and it takes a long time until you get a control over such a heavy bike, and I can only give you the advice: start with small bikes, get good control, and then maybe switch on a big bike. But you can have fun even on a scooter or on a dirt bike. It's not necessarily a 600 or 800 stunt bike like most of the stunters nowadays use it. That's just a fashion. It's also so much fun to ride a small bike where you can different tricks.
Okay, now if I ask your fans or anyone, they'll name a lot of stunts that they like about your stunts. But personally, what would you say are your 3 best stunts?
I personally don't name it stunts. For me, these are freestyle tricks. And sit down, no hands, wheelie circles. Don't look so spectacular, but they are very technical and very difficult. Took me years to learn them, and very proud to perform them now. And I like wheelie combos, riding on the rear wheel and doing lots of positions. That's also one of my favorite tricks.
Okay, in conclusion, like I was saying, the concept of stunt biking is not really, really professional, and it's not really known well in Bangalore city and India in specific. It's not legal, and there are a lot of misconceptions along with it, that it's dangerous and it's something that rowdies would do, basically people who are on the roads. So what would you say in that case?
Well, there is this bad boy image for sure, but within 10 riders there is one bad boy, and he makes the whole image bad. I think we should behave professional, ride safe, wear helmets, show people that it's fun, and then the sport can grow a lot.
Okay, in conclusion, your last words on Bangalore city. How did you really enjoy this trip?
Lots of green here, lots of trees. I like the city here in Bangalore. Hospitality was great, and if you start stunting your bike, ride hard but safe and keep it fun.
Have you learned anything in Kannada that you can say?
Yes, but I forgot it again.
Okay, so thank you so much, Chris, for speaking to us. So there you have it, Chris Pfeiffer giving the words of advice, talking about how stunt biking should be safe and should be called freestyle tricks rather than being called stunt biking. With camera person Raghu and Vinod, this is Sheetal Sukhija for News 9.